voice of the youth of 2015, fighting a different struggle with the same determination. Metro FM, celebrating tomorrow's leaders today.
It's 11:41 right here on the Front Row Show, right here on Metro FM, and welcome to the WesBank How To Show. The question we're asking you today is, are you looking to buy a car? You may be a first-time buyer and don't really know where to start. Well, Rudolph Mahoney from WesBank is back in the Metro FM studio to teach you what you'll need to know before you buy your car. Rudolph, welcome back to Metro FM. Lovely to have you.
Hey, Bonang. Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm so passionate about customer education and I'm so happy to be back.
Fantastic. Now, Rudolph, we all shop differently. You know, some of us maybe sort of bargain shoppers, or maybe we have a habit of shopping with our eyes, going for, more of what we like than what we can actually afford. So my first question to you is, I've been told I'm quite the shopper, but I wouldn't say I'm an expert car shopper. Well, not just yet. I kind of go for things that I like, that look good, that I really can't afford. But does your shopping style help you to decide which car to buy?
Bonang, definitely you are quite the shopper. I've seen the way you dress. But when it comes to cars, you need to be a little bit more conservative. I think you get two types of shoppers. You get people that go for value, that look at the deal, not so much about the car itself. That's obviously a good characteristic to have. Then you have people that are methodical shoppers that do a lot of research, checking out the car's specs and the fuel consumption and all of these things to make sure that the car is fit for purpose. But then on the other hand, you get people that feel peer pressure in terms of buying a new car. That they go for the image or the lifestyle. Now that's where you might get yourself into a little bit of trouble, because if you consider that buying a car, you going into a 5-year commitment, you might impact your credit record, making the wrong decision.
Now, there's so many makes and models of cars on the market to choose from, hatchbacks, SUVs, sedans, 4x4s. How should a new car buyer, go about narrowing their shopping list to find the car that best suits their lifestyle and budget? After listening to you, I'm definitely an image lifestyle shopper, which is, after you said that, not very, very good. So, how do I do that? How do I find the lifestyle and the budget, and how do I put it all together?
Yeah, it's important not to just rush in and go and buy a car. You need to do a lot of research. So, buying a car is probably the second biggest purchase that you'll make in your life, or for some people it is the biggest. So it's something that you need to consider very wisely. So you need to take your time and to make the right choice. And I think just by going to WesBank's the website, we've got various calculators there that can assist the car buyer. For example, there's a calculator that you can put all of your income and your expenditures to see what your disposable income is that you can use for the new car purchase. Or after you've done that, there's also a calculator that you can put in all of the parameters of the car that you want to buy to see if the car's installment will actually fit into your disposable income. So that's before you even start your car shopping journey. You need to also consider, what type of car do you need? Do you need a family car? Do you need it for business purposes? So it needs to be light on fuel. Or other important features like, do you want a car with cup holders or sunroof or these kind of things? So you need to be aware of all of these things to make the right decision.
All right.
There's also a lot of, you need to do a lot of research, as I said, research. You can go to the manufacturer's websites to see, what the car specs are. But if you have more questions, you can always come to WesBank's Facebook page, because we've got over 30,000 people that follow us on Facebook.
Wow.
And they're all car enthusiasts. So you can ask a question there and you might get a different opinion from someone else.
That's very, very, very true. And, talking about your Facebook page, in case you are listening right now and want to check it out, it's the WesBank Asset Finance Facebook page. And if you're listening, you still, Rudolph is here and you want to ask him a question, just tweet us right now using the hashtag. The hashtag is WesBank How To. Okay, now Rudolph, right? Okay, now I've decided which top 3 cars deserve to be on my shopping list. All right, we're done. We've gone through all of that, the lifestyle, the budget, the this, the needs. What should I do next?
Yeah, so then you can go to the dealerships to go for test rides, and get quotes from them. It's important not to just get a quote on the cash price of the car, but sometimes you have a car that you need to trade in as well. So you need to see which of these guys will give you the best deal on the car that you need to trade in. So that's obviously very important. When you're at the dealership and you're doing the test drives, you can ask them questions like, does this car have a warranty? What are the limitations of this warranty? Is there a maintenance plan or a service plan? And then what extras come standard with the car, and how much are these extras if you have to buy it separately? You can ask things like, does the car come with a roadside assistance, or if there's any problems that they've experienced with this particular model. I think those are the key things that you need to look out for when you go doing the test drives and so on.
Yeah. You know what I want to ask, Rudolph? What I'm struggling with is, I bought a car a couple of weeks ago, right? Brand new, fabulous, amazing. And then 2 months later, there's a new model coming out. Yeah, how do we keep up? What happens next?
Exactly. So in that instance, the car that you would have bought might depreciate a little bit quicker than the new model. So those are questions that you can ask the dealership, but also the internet is your friend, and there's a lot of information freely available on the web.
All right. But do you finance planes? What if I want a jet? What if I want a motorbike? Oh, Rudolph, what if I want to buy myself a Lear? Do you finance everything else on wheels?
Actually, we finance any movable assets. So we
okay.
finance motorbikes, trucks, trailers. We even finance bicycles. Can you believe it? We just started a venture with the company Cycle Lab, and we finance bicycles. Yeah.
And in this day and age, generators. Do you finance generators?
We finance generators for companies and caravans, and trailers and boats. You name it, we'll finance it.
All right. Well, you know what, Rudolph, thank you so very much. And thanks to WesBank for educating us on all the car, the buying and the shopping experience and the journey. If you're listening in your car right now and want a quick recap, go to the WesBank Asset Finance Facebook page and also on Twitter. You can find us at WesBank, and we can retweet all your favorite tips from today's show. And next week, you must tune in. We're going to be chatting about the pros and cons of buying a new versus a used car. That's going to be a good one. Hey, Rudolph.
Very, very interesting discussion.
Fantastic. Well, Rudolph, thank you very, very much for coming through. You'll be back next week right here on The Front Row. Do remember to keep all those questions coming. Use that official hashtag WesBank How To. Donald, it's back to you.